He's not just a cricketer. He's a phenomenon, a name that echoes through every stadium, every street, and every dream of a young Indian cricketer. This is the story of Virat Kohli.
Different shot from Virat Kohli.
We're always looking for ways to improve.
Kohli's timing is very...
The boy from Delhi who became the face of modern cricket. The man who redefined discipline, aggression, and passion. And the legend who carried a billion hopes every time he stepped on the field. The boy from Delhi. Virat Kohli was born on November 5th, 1988 in Delhi, India. His father, Prem Kohli, was a criminal lawyer, and his mother, Saroy Kohli, a homemaker. Virat grew up in the locality of Uttamnagar and later moved to Pashkim Vihar. From a very young age, cricket wasn't just a game for him, it was an obsession. At just 9 years old, he joined the West Delhi Cricket Academy, founded by coach Rajkumar Sharma. Even then, everyone around him could see. This boy was different, focused, fearless, and fiery. His father supported him through every match, every net session. But in 2006, tragedy struck. Virat's father passed away due to a stroke, a moment that could break anyone, but not him. The very next day, he played a Ranji Trophy match for Delhi and scored a life-saving 90. That day, a boy became a man, and Indian cricket found its new warrior, the rise of a champion. 2008, Malaysia, the Under-19 World Cup. A young Virat Kohli led India to victory, with fire in his eyes and destiny in his hands. The world took notice. Later that same year, he made his international debut for India against Sri Lanka. He was nervous, raw, hungry. But behind that young face was a storm waiting to explode. In 2011, Kohli was part of the legendary Indian team that lifted the ICC World Cup after 28 years. He was the youngest in the squad, but his contribution was crucial. It was also the last World Cup of Sachin Tendulkar. And when India won, Kohli said something unforgettable. Sachin Tendulkar has carried the burden of the nation for 21 years. It was time we carried him.
He's carried the burden of the nation for 21 years, so it's time we carried him on our shoulders.
That's when India knew this man was different. The first century. Virat Kohli's first ODI century came against Sri Lanka in December 2009 at Eden Gardens. He scored 107 runs, forming a 224-run partnership with Gautam Gambhir. Gambhir, in a gesture of respect, gave him his Man of the Match award, symbolizing the passing of the torch to India's next great. And from that day on, centuries became his signature. The run machine era. Between 2011 and 2019, Virat Kohli was unstoppable. Chasing targets, building innings, dominating bowlers, it became routine. He became known as the chase master, rewriting record books with ease. Fastest to 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 ODI runs. Multiple ICC awards. Consistent centuries across formats. But what made him unique wasn't just talent, it was transformation. He changed himself, physically, mentally, spiritually. From a fiery youngster to a fitness icon, Kohli's fitness revolutionized Indian cricket forever. He brought aggression not just in words, but in work ethic. Every player started to match his intensity. India became the fittest team in world cricket. The captain. In 2014, after MS Dhoni stepped down from Test captaincy, Virat Kohli took charge of Team India. And under his leadership, India reached new heights. Series wins in Australia, dominating at home, and creating one of the best bowling attacks in Indian history. He built a team that played fearless cricket. By 2021, Kohli had captained India in 95 tests, winning 40, the most by any Indian captain. But with success came challenges, form slumps, media pressure, and eventually stepping down as captain. Yet even in those moments, his hunger never faded. Because Kohli's story was never about leadership titles, it was about passion. The personal side. Behind the aggression, behind the records, there's a man who believes in balance. In 2013, he met Bollywood actress Anushka Sharma while shooting a commercial. Their connection grew quietly, away from the noise. And in December 2017, in Tuscany, Italy, Virat and Anushka got married in a private ceremony that broke the internet. In 2021, they welcomed their daughter, Varmika. Kohli often says, "Becoming a father changed my perspective on life. Now cricket is part of my world, not my whole world." The setbacks and comeback. Even legends fall. Between 2019 and 2022, Kohli faced the toughest phase of his career. Over 1,020 days without an international century. Critics questioned him. Trolls mocked him. But true champions never quit. In September 2022, Asia Cup, Kohli silenced everyone. A brilliant 122 against Afghanistan. His first T20 century. The roar was back, and the king had returned. Chapter 8. The Legacy. Virat Kohli isn't just a name in cricket. He's an inspiration for an entire generation. Over 75 international centuries, over 25,000 runs, countless match-winning innings. But his biggest achievement is redefining what it means to play for India. He taught millions that greatness isn't given. It's earned through sweat, pain, and obsession. Today, he stands as one of the greatest cricketers in history, a role model for athletes across the world, and a symbol of how belief can turn dreams into destiny. He's the boy who lost his father, but never lost his fire. The man who built his empire on discipline. And the legend who continues to inspire every time he picks up the bat. This is Virat Kohli, the run machine, the king, and the heartbeat of Indian cricket. If this documentary made you feel proud, hit that like button, subscribe for more cricket stories, and tell us in the comments -- what's your favorite Virat Kohli moment?